Hey, good morning. It is Sunday the 27th of March. I am back underneath this mess here. Gonna get started on cleaning up. Hardest part for me cleaning up is trying to find out where to start for the day when you're not starting where you finished the day before. So I figure I'll start from the top. I'll work my way down, see how far I get. Got a new tool today, one that I ordered. This is an Unger Pro 51-inch picker, ergonomic picker. We'll see how it works. It's definitely a lot heavier than the one I use normally, but it's gonna give me a lot more reach into the bushes here. So I just got this one. Anyways, we'll see how it goes with that one. But I'm gonna set up, get started here, and sorry for the jerky camera work. I'm trying to figure this out. Just figure out where to go from here. But I'll mount the camera and pick this hill and see how much I can get done this morning. Been at it for a little while here. I got some time lapse, cleaned up this hill. Looks a little better. There's stuff back in the bushes there I'll get to later. Just trying to, it's so hard to figure out where to start and where to go from here. I'm just gonna work my way down the main path here and come around the back side of the bags. Maybe get into that a little bit, but somebody at least has been gathering up needles here. They're all in a big bucket. So we'll get those taken care of later. If I find any more, I'll just throw them in there. But yeah, it would be nice to haul some of this stuff out of here actually, because it's kind of in the way. But it'll look a lot better once the big stuff is gone for sure. But we'll get in. Maybe I'll start down this side here because there's not a lot there, and I can make some progress and loop back around. But yeah, this one's one of those that makes me wonder if it'll ever get done, really. There's just, like, that was only a bag and a bucket, and so 4 buckets out of there, but it's all small stuff, and it's stuck in the mud. It takes forever to pick up, and you know, it just doesn't, when you're first getting started for the day, it doesn't look like you're making a big difference. I know when I went back and looked at last night's video from yesterday, you could really see it, but down here, man, this is just going to be mentally very challenging. So I'll find another spot for the camera and put it up maybe once I get a little more cleared here. It's just no good spot right now, so I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, I made a little dent in this side coming back from the pile there. There's obviously more deep in the brush. I'll get to it when I can. But I decided I'm going to split this in half, work my way up, and then work my way back, or whatever I get to the next day. But I figured this was the best way not to become overwhelmed with it. So I think I will try to find a spot here and put the camera back up, and just, there's not a lot of real stable things to mount the camera to. So anyways, this is gonna be really nice. This is a lot of stuff. Can't stop saying that. Okay, I'll put the camera. Okay, I've been at it for about 2 hours. I'm gonna have to call it a day. I broke my picker. Not the new one, the old one that I was using. I have many, I have 6, but snapped a pin on there, doing something I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. I used it to try to smash open a Starbucks cup, a plastic cup that was full of water. And those cups are a lot stronger than they look, so it just snapped. But I'm not going to pick up stuff in my hands. I just don't do that. So, and this other picker, it's heavy, and once you get out beyond, you know, 30, I think the other picker is 32 inches, this one's 51. Get beyond 32 inches and I can't control it as well to reach stuff. And then when I pull it back, it's too long for me to reach right to the bucket. So which means I have to really move in awkward position or places, and I found it just a lot easier, like right here, just to fight my way in through the blackberries, and just they're you know, they're still brittle from last year, so I can fight my way in there. And I got a bucket just out of that spot, so I was going to continue on. I was doing some back picking just to get some more stuff out of where I hadn't gone before, but I snapped my pigger. A little sad. But anyways, like I said, I got more. They're about 20 bucks each, so you know, that one, I don't know how long that one's lasted me, but because I alternate, I just grab one out of the back of the truck each time. But so about 4 bags today in 2 hours. A lot of it, that was that small stuff right at the beginning, and then once I get into the bigger stuff, you can get more bags per hour and clean more area. But you know, coming up to this spot up here, like, there's still just a lot of small stuff. Anytime you get into the camp areas, it's just small stuff all torn up. There's little pieces of green plastic on the ground. I couldn't figure out what they were for a while, and then I realized that people have been stripping copper wire here. They grab wire and then they pull the coating off, and they turn the copper in for money, I guess. So, but that leaves all the plastic wire wrap on the ground. But this area here is, you know, once I get into here, there's not really any blackberries or anything, and it's just sheer volume. And that, yeah, that's gonna be a lot. I thought about bringing a pitchfork, actually, picking up a pitchfork for some of the worst spots, but I'm afraid that using a pitchfork to pick everything up is gonna just burst the bags that I put the stuff into, and I just run the pitchfork right through the bag. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of careful picking here, just because I don't want to get stuck with something like a needle. But yeah, so quitting a little bit earlier than planned, but I still got 2 hours in. I was going to try for 3 today. That's okay. I got stuff to do at home, and I would go grab another one, but it's a long walk back to the truck from here. And when I get back there, I'll just call it a day. So that's my weekend for 11 bags roughly, plus a bunch of big things yesterday, and really starting on the worst of the areas down here now. I'm fighting my way through, and I'll see if other people want to come and join me down here. I think this is one area where, you know, obviously you could have more people picking, but I don't know how many people would be willing to pick down here. There's a difference between picking in a park and picking down here, where it's not easy to get to. It's hard to get out of. That's a pretty steep, you know, 20-foot climb up and down, and there's some dangers. There's mud, it's slippery, there's blackberries, and you know, whatever else you might find down here. So anyways, we'll come back to that, or come back here. I don't know if I'll be out here next weekend. I've got stuff going on next weekend, but I will try. And you know, I don't think this stuff is going anywhere. If it does, great. So anyway, have a great week. I will catch you next time. Bye.